Hello, what? It's Priscilla Vatzel in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Float Art Studio Gallery. And I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas that's dry and it's coated with mead and black paint. And I want to start a background because I've been doing blended spatula swipes. And they've all been on black, and I want to see what it's going to look like to have a different background. So I'm going to use puddles and blow away cat hairs. Puddles of, this is the Interference Violet, and I don't mind if things get a little smeary or look messy. I'm thinking if I don't really like how this acts, then I will do something like add some black lines to it. This is the Interference Green. And you cannot tell the difference between these until they dry, which is going to be very interesting, especially right now. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is Interference Gold, which looks like it's way too open. Whoa, I was right. I've got a puddle. Never mind. Let's see if we can get some of that out of there. That's a mess waiting to happen, to be cleaned up. Alright, I know I have some Interference Blue. See if we can not over open it this time. I need to mix some more. I mixed some more violet, but not blue. I'm trying to be creative and imagine. Oh, that looks like it needs to go. Little dry shards of paint need to go. So I expect to take my leftovers. I haven't used any red. Here's the red. And I gotta be careful. Usually don't open my bottle enough. Now I'm opening it too much. Stand up, you. What's on the bottom of that? It's what's under it. So there's the... Really? It was plugged. There's the red. Part of me wants to use some Chantilly lace. Here's the gold again. I figure it's not a bad thing to have too much, because even if I covered the whole canvas it would be okay. But these clots of paint that are dried, not making me happy. So I think a little more Interference Violet over there. And time to go to town. I'd love to use colors with this, but I really need to do it once without. And the colors are coming, in my opinion anyway. I figure if I do it in a similar fashion to the way I've been doing everything else I've been doing, I might get a similar bunch of shapes. We'll see. That's got to go. I'm going to take some of that. I want somewhat random organic seeming shapes, but I really have no idea what I'm doing yet. It's going to seem reminiscent of what I've been doing, I suspect. I don't know how the puddles of interference will mix with each other. And I do see that I've got something else to go away. My tweezers are on my Amazon link. I recommend them. I don't know what colors I'm picking up when I'm putting them down, so it should make it interesting, even more interesting. We can hope. I'm gonna pick up the colors, swivel the canvas, try not to drip too badly. I intend on joining those up there. any place I have little smears that I don't like, I could use a Q-tip or a wet paper towel. Or I could just add more paint. But every time I put my spatula in on top of a swipe, it's going to leave a texture. Probably steal some paint. It doesn't, I was going to say it takes a little bit of practice, but I've been sort of learning as I go. And you can always, if you have a rough edge, you can always add more paint. I know it seems like I just said that, but it seemed like I needed to say it twice. Now, do I want more? I kind of do. I want to catch this before it gets any stickier. It's going to be all kinds of fun colors, I think. Not 100% sure on that. I don't want to take up too much time doing this. I've got another thing in there. Good time to get them out now, while I can still smooth over the area. Now, don't get me wrong, I see those things. I could certainly go back over it by adding some more paint in, and that might be an interesting experiment for another time. I thought those were bubbles, and they're just chunks of whatever. Whatever is usually dry paint. So let's try what I was talking about with some interference. Can I find the red? Yes. I kind of like those weird shapes in there though. That's not what I was talking about, but this right here is. And everything ought to be really popping on a black canvas. Let's make sure there's no chunks in there. And even if you were to scrape most of the interference away, you would still have, yes, I see that, you would still have a residual. That tip is not working very well. I'm liking my shapes though. It doesn't keep me from wanting to do what I was doing recently, which is blow on. Part of me wants to put some Chantilly lace in there now. I suspect this is going to be really pretty. I want to keep going. I just want to keep going and put some more cool stuff in there. I am going to take a Princeton Art Catalyst spatula and the paint. Oh, you can see it shining off my spatula. It's already starting to turn. That is the Princeton Art Catalyst spatula #1. I have a few of those. Over the years I gathered them. They're my favorite and seemingly the most useful. That just looked like it needed to be joined up to me. Oh, I can see the colors coming out. I wonder what they're going to be like. I've never laid them down this thick before. I can't clean anything else off of there. It's just going to be sticky. I can steal a little paint though. Finish that line off. I guess I'll see you guys when this is dry and I'll be adding colors. That's what I think. See you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back and I've been gone for more than a week. And this is a leftover pan of colors from a painting I just did a few minutes ago. And my friend, when she saw the original painting, and I'll show it to you right now, and maybe my phone will be around so I can shimmer it at you. It has some beautiful colors, but my friend, who's another artist, professional artist, suggested that I use jasmine. And I wasn't entirely in agreement with her, but I'm not entirely not in agreement with her. So what I think I want to do is use what I've got, add some interference purple, and not knowing what I'm doing really, I'm just going to take a chance. I am going to put some jasmine in. And I'll list the colors as they were in the pan underneath the video. I don't ever think that you need as many colors as I've got to get the same or similar results. I don't have any orange left in there. Do I want some? I see the biggest amount of orange. I'm going to use a little bit of... I think I'm going to use a little bit of shiny taffeta. I love my pan. The pan of colors is fabulous. I'm sorry I never shimmered that other thing at the painting at you. So I'm going to take this out of here. Bring this back in. My other choice was to not use the dribbles. This time I'm going to be willy-nilly and allow my fingers to wipe off the bottom of the shovel. And I tried to figure out in advance if I wanted to merge and put things over the top of what's here, and I didn't think about it until I did it. And I'm not seeing any of that jasmine, so I'm going to have to grab some. I think I'm just going to keep turning the canvas. Sorry I'm quiet, I'm really focused. Trying not to make a mistake. I don't know what a mistake would be, what would constitute a mistake. But not taking my time is probably what I'm talking about. I'm not hating that so far. Lead that right down the edge. I'm actually really liking this. I've got some beautiful blue. I think doing this in more than one stage is not a bad idea. And I definitely like using the colors that I've got left over. Not seeing through the shovel makes it kind of difficult. And I know I've got that dot over there I have to decide what to do with, but at least the canvas is dry. Excuse me. Don't be concerned about my cough. It's a whole lot better than it was. Oh, that can go. Getting a little more brazen. I should add some music in the background or something for sure. Do I want that there? I think I'll remove it. I still have great colors left. I don't think I'm done until I'm done. I kind of want to be risky. And I just dribbled again. I think I will take a skewer and maybe also a Q-tip. Or a clean Q-tip. And I'm definitely contemplating using a full shovel. I really didn't know what I was going to use this background for when I did it. I definitely want to modify this down here. And I'm thinking the dots are okay to leave. I might even add some more. And I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to use up all my paint. I'm not sure when to stop, but I'm getting closer. It'll be just as much work, if not more so, in the second half. Good colors. This is a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. You can find them on my Amazon link. And I don't know why I don't do what I'm doing right now more often. Just use the mixed up colors to draw designs on. Yeah, that's not bothering me. Definitely need to think about adding some dots though. So the ones that happened accidentally look more on purpose. Also because I like dots. And if they're odd little shapes in this case, that's not going to hurt anything either. Alright, that's kind of strange. I'm not sure I like that. But it's interesting. Maybe I'll just fill up that space. I'm always thinking I want to take an entire negative space and just fill it up with dots. And I never do it, or I haven't done it very often anyway. I'm hoping I set my timer, because if I thought this wasn't going to take very long, I was mistaken. Yeah, I definitely like, whoa. I definitely liked what I was doing until I started dribbling like a crazy woman. Alright, I'm really liking what I've got, and I'm thinking I might be done. I'm contemplating some black dots, just because I can. I'm going to throw my shovel in the bucket, put a little bit of black down in my dish. That's medium black, I don't suppose it matters. This is the large end of this skewer. Chopstick, my mistake. Let's give it a try. Very seldom have I indulged in the black dots. I don't know. It occurs to me I have no idea which way up this is. And also I'm being called to Chantilly lace, but I don't think I'm going to continue. There, that's pretty sharp. I think I've discovered that I like it the way I had it, but oh, I like it this way too. Okay then, I guess I was wrong. And it's one of the more different things I've done, and I'm going to grab my phone if I can. Shimmer this at you. I don't know how one would repeat it except for to use the colors. I'm wondering. Not 100%, but call that one for Nadine. Still makes me want some orange. Or in this case, some more jasmine. I'm not sure it was the right idea, but I'm going to put the phone down. That one lonely line hanging out by itself is weird, but I think I'm still going to like it. It makes me want to think about more, though. Honestly, I really thought I was done. Promise. But I have warned you before, you cannot trust me. So this will be going to the Art in the Park, whichever annual in the Brooksville, Hernando County Arts Council Art in the Park, 2024 this year. If you want to see it up and close and personal and you're in the neighborhood, please come by and visit. Now I'm going to shimmer it at you. And this was unexpected, and hopefully it gives me ideas for other things. And I can't wait to see how it looks when it's dry. I might throw a few more pink pieces in over here. Some dots in with those dots. But that's a lot of fun. And my battery's going to die. I love you guys. I have 33 playlists with 100 videos each. If you give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Watching the video all the way through is the only thing that speaks to the algorithm at YouTube and helps my channel survive. So I really appreciate you guys watching longer. My paint pouring recipes will be below Show More under the video, along with a 20% off Colourarte coupon code for 20% off. Whoa. 10% off Pixel Paint Design coupon code will get you Australian Floetrol and Boom Gel and Pebeo paints and the like. My Amazon link is a great place to find my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. Volumes 1 and Volumes 2, and the Axo Omelette Turning Flip and Spoiled Spatula. Can't talk. Anyway, you get the drift, and questions are welcome and encouraged. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything on the link tree helps you find what you might want to have reproduced or is already reproduced on the merchandise at those places like Fine Art America, Pixels.com, Society6, The Gallerist. Whatever I've forgotten is thank you so much for the donations through PayPal and Patreon, and I so appreciate everyone who's joined the members. I hope you enjoy the members library. I do try and keep posting to it, but you're keeping me here at YouTube, so everyone should be grateful to you guys who donate to me to help keep me here. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork, and I need to. So if you have an interest, contact me at my email address, easpb, and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. No, I love you much, and always am inspired by you being here. So take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out.